I know everything. Click.
Get my stuff unmuted here. So once again, another day of dual operating systems going on. Uh, I'm kind of like, how much of my aura do I want to put out? That's where I'm at, and I'm kind of like siphoning off my aura, as some of you may have noticed, and I'm kind of stuffing it down. Uh, down deep because a shift is happening, right? So that shift that's happening. Good afternoon, everybody that's here. I see. Let me call you out. So YouTube, you hold on a second. I need to shout out everybody that's here. Kendra, Pepper, Zoe, Doing Better, Anna Laura, Megan, Jocelyn, Lolo, Mississippi, U.S. Marine, Mama, Ninja, That Girl, Crazy Cookie, Christina, Black, Peggy, April, The Famous, OG, Lovely Golden, Mel Music, Callie Miss, and Kayla. That's what I see right now. Unfiltered Bree also. So I am kind of siphoning over and getting ready for a shift. There's a shift happening on the internet, and there's a shift happening in real life, and I'm also shifting the internet shift, right? So the internet shift that's happening is not necessarily a cancellation of folks, but it's a much so needed unveiling that's happening. Well, thank you. There's an unveiling of truth that's happening amongst several creators, and I am hiding in my corner. You can go on several blog pages and see the same thing that I see, or maybe you are watching in the middle of the night or throughout the day and you see the same thing that I'm seeing. The constant non-rebranding of stories, the constant same old, the constant staying in the same lane and never shifting to the next lane. I'm trying to shift to that next gear, and that requires me staying in my corner. Staying in my corner requires me getting to the next gear. The next gear doesn't require me siphoning off payments from you or getting cash or trying to advertise some next great device to you. That shift that's happening, that I do believe that's happening, requires me to be a revolutionary. That shift might be happening where this channel turns into 777 News, The Revolution, and I am just giving news about what's going on in the streets. In the streets of Minnesota currently, Minneapolis, they have decided to sue the current regime and offer them a way out as a revolution. We may have to start paying attention to each and every state that is taking a step towards being a greater good, and we may have to move to those states or countries. So here are some of my predictions, and I will lay them out and let you see for yourself some of the states that I'm not going to be calling red or blue. I'm going to be calling green or red. Green states are a go for me, that they may not offer anything other than trying to protect those citizens. Red states are going to be a no-go for me, and I do believe that's where most of the civil unrest and civil war will be, if there does happen to be one. I want to be in a green state, and I don't know about you. Most people are there's about 40 to 50% of Americans who are shifting and wanting a civil war. That is not something I want at all. But I do, if you are like me and you don't want to participate in any of this stuff, I think I have the due diligence as a revolutionary station to make sure I show you some of those green states, some of my predictions of some of what those green states might be, and some of my, it's just forethought on what I think may be. I am not guaranteed any of my predictions at all. Let me just state that. Okay. I'm finna pull up the old handy dandy US map, and we are going to go over some of my predictions of those states. What I don't plan to do today is hold you a very long time. What I plan to do is to take whatever banter I have over to YouTube, and I will leave you here on TikTok, and I will be doing the rest of my live on YouTube. So I will be shutting this off. If there's no extra conversation involved, then I will be doing the rest of my live on YouTube as that shift is needed. So I'm gonna pull up the map. Excuse me, I have to sneeze. Today is Sloppy Joes with cheese on them, applesauce and chips. Tomorrow is chicken wings, an olive oil pasta, and a salad. I don't know what you're cooking, but those are some of the dishes I'll be cooking throughout this week, just a forethought. So let's get that map up. Alrighty, here we are, the great United States map. Let's get you to seeing this map as well. Alright, my green states so far. My green states include Maine, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Vermont, New York, as in the city, not the whole state. Pennsylvania is not one of my green states. Virginia is not one of my green states, nor West Virginia. Tennessee is an anomaly. I'm calling it purple. North Carolina, nor South Carolina, nor Georgia am I considering a green state. I am putting them in the purple category. Florida is not a green state nor purple. Alabama, I'm putting it in that red category. So am I putting Mississippi. Louisiana, I'm putting in that purple category. Texas, I'm putting in a purple category. It is a tailspin. New Mexico, I'm putting into that purple category. Arizona, Nevada, and California, I'm putting in the green space. Oregon, I'm putting in the green space, and I'm putting Washington in the green space. Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming, I'm putting in the red. Utah, and I believe that is Nebraska, and whatever's next to Kansas, or whatever those are, they're all cleared red. Now South Dakota, North Dakota are toss-ups. I believe North Dakota will be green, but it could be a toss-up of being purple. Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Michigan, I am putting in the green category. Missouri, I'm putting in the red. Illinois, I'm putting in the red. Ohio, I'm putting in the red. Kentucky, I'm putting in the red. Arkansas, I'm putting in the red. Oklahoma, I'm putting in the red. As there's the shift that is happening, I believe there are enough green and purple states that would take action to make sure to protect their citizens. On the other hand, any state that I name red, they will let anybody come in to not protect those citizens. Minnesota, with what they did yesterday, they are doing the best they can to protect the citizens. Everybody should know the Fourth Amendment, and if you do not, you are allowing the constitutional rights that you do have to be laid down in the dirt and stepped on. There should not be any illegal search and seizures upon any citizen by any law enforcement agency. So, that leaves me with this. What I have seen as I've done a Delaware, I'm putting in the green. I hope you got Miss Gina. It might sound harsh the way I'm gonna say this. I hope a good walking cane or a good walking stick is available to you, and I hope that you have hiked on trails or went on a trail walk every once in a while, or have went on a walk, even if it's less than a mile, to make road each day. So even if you have a vehicle, New Jersey, I'm putting, Maryland, I'm putting in the green. New Jersey, toss up. Had to say that, Sky. New Jersey is a toss up. Have to say that. It's literally a toss up there for me. Several things with the shift that is coming. I see there is a generation that is not prepared. If you are 30 and above, you are now considered. We are about to lose a generation. Let me just get you prepared for that. We're about to lose a generation that we consider aunts and uncles right now. If you are 30 and above, you are going to be the new generation of aunts and uncles. Aunts and uncles out here. Hey aunt, hey unc, you're that now. You are going to be responsible for a plethora of knowledge, because there is a whole new generation of younger folks who are completely cooked. Just to let you know, as you millie around on TikTok, look at these younger folks and how they are handling these situations. They cannot even handle life in itself. It is hampering them. The things that we just walk away and say another day is here for us, they are literally in shambles about the smallest of things. We have a generation that is literally cooked. And when they don't have the internet available to them, if that is where we're going, you're going to see a lot of fits being catched. We have a generation of people that are reliant upon the internet and don't know how to go a day without this here thing in front of their face. They have to look down on it. They cannot go outside without looking down at their phone. They have to be in the store looking at their phone or listening to something. We have a generation of people that are completely cooked, and it's not their parents' fault. It is how technology advanced to not separate the youth from knowing that outside is an okay recreational time, and they don't have to spend time on the internet all day in front of their tablets, phones, or the TV. We can uncook you. The new generation of aunties and uncles that are here, we can uncook you. It's going to be a solace regime if they decided to get rid of this here internet, of getting close to nature, smelling bark, smelling the grass, and smelling the wind, learning what it feels like to talk to oneself by themselves, and knowing what those inner thoughts inside your head are just persuasive thoughts that you have to work through. Those are things that you just have to work through, and there should be an aunt or uncle there to help you through that. That everything that you're experiencing is either your confidence or lack of confidence, that you have all right there inside of you, and you just need somebody to help water that plant. And that's what I hope those aunts and uncles, the new generation of, are going to help water that new generation of aspiring, budding people that I hope one day become our leaders that lead us. So, what I want to say is that as things dwindle and as things continue to go in the direction that they're going, there are little glimpses of hopes out there. What I don't want to put in front of TikTokers is things that are going to make you go stir crazy, right? I could put literally a clips in front of you, but it's going to drive you mad. There are already a litany of people on this here app doing that by themselves. They don't need a news clip. They don't need to roll you a reel. They just get online and they start talking, and it drives you mad because they are evil in themselves, and that drives enough people mad in themselves. How do they still have so many people that follow them? And that is not for me to figure out. If everything goes awry, I expect it to be like one of my favorite novels, not The Walking Dead, but more so in line with maybe Peter Klein's or what's the other guy? Day by Day, Armageddon, where there are a cult of people following one said evil leader in hopes. The Roads, the McCormicks, yes. The Road, where there's the cult of people who do not no longer have the internet, and they're following their said leader down a road of torment and down the road of causing savagery amongst the rest of civilization until they're caught and burned themselves. That's what I see it coming to at some point with that group. The fake warlords and wannabe priestess. That's what I see. Okay? Now, not to leave you without anything. I don't plan on not leaving you with anything. So, without further ado, I bring you from our fellow reporter, Kendra, who left us this on our news desk today. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for this. It's well needed. Come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I thoroughly thought about doing this program here on TikTok, and I have no foreshadows or thoughts about keeping you any longer than 30 minutes. I have approximately kept you here for 20 minutes. So if you'd like more time tomorrow, please grab a box before I end. So this is the end of our segment here on TikTok, and I'll be taking my likes over to YouTube to finish the likes. So I want you to have a great rest of your evening. Continue to love yourself and love the people in your family. Continue to love your family and love everybody in it. Super late, but I'm just taking it over to YouTube. Continue to love your family and love everybody in it, and continue to be a bright star in the most hectic of times. A little bit of football news. The Pittsburgh Steelers, Tomlin has decided to take a step back from football right now. So the Pittsburgh Steelers no longer have Mike Tomlin. Please come up with your important announcement. Letting you up right now.
Hello. I just wanted to let everyone know that after my last radiation, we did testing a couple weeks ago, and we were hoping for a 20% reduction in bad cells, and I had a 22% reduction in the
Oh, that is great news. That's phenomenal news. That's phenomenal news.
and may not release on my college French time. Can't hear you, Betty.
I gotta mute. I have to mute. I have to mute when you're talking. This way they don't hear an echo.
So I just wanted to let everyone's been asking, and I haven't, which has been a whole other experience, and I haven't really been around much, but I wanted to let people know. It's not as a deal. We're going to start around the radiation next month. But I don't have to go Stanford now for that trial that was scary, and once keep doing the radiation where we did. So it's a big news.
Now that's good. That's really great news compared to, I just thinking about last year, that's really great news. Like, just knowing, like, I'm just glad the positive energy has just been coming through. Like, just, like, this is a great year.
It's been almost a year. Like, it was last March. They gave me the 5 years.
Yeah.
Because nothing had worked at that point. And so it's been almost a year walking around. I have 5 years left. And now it's maybe not.
Nah.
So we'll see what happens next round. So we'll test again late March, early April.
I love it. Positivity just really, I think, Mayor, I think you took so much positivity in over the year. I just really see it, and just I don't even want to bring up that one young lady, but I think that, I'm gonna quit right now.
I'm not as grumpy as I used to be. I'm very grumpy.
Yeah.
And I just thank you and these people here because I found a whole new community when I was kind of at my wit's end, and I appreciate all of you.
Nah, they're great. They really are great. They're really great, I have to say. I mean, they gotta give it to them. They let me give them their hand clap. Thank y'all. Yeah, let me give y'all your hand clap. Hold on. Yeah. Congrats. Really.
This is a lot better than the after you and I spent crying together online. So I'll take that.
I agree. I definitely agree. Now Zoe up here. Hold up. Zoe up here.
Alright, I'm done. Thank you all. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And here's some more time.
Zoe.
Hello?
Okay, yeah, you there.
Can you hear me? Is my head messed
Nah,
up?
you good.
Man, I can't hear you. I gotta call you back. I can't hear you.
Wait! I can hear you though! I can hear you! I can hear you! though!
Oh, this motherfucker witness this shit.
Daddy,
Yeah.
can I hear the fruit
Yeah.
snack?
Yeah.
Take it out.
Hold on, I think.
Lumba luma.
I think Zoe coming back. I'm not sure. We'll give him 10 seconds. I'm counting in my head right now. I'll play some Jeopardy music. Give me a second. What, Jennifer? Guess what? What? What you about to say, Jennifer? Jennifer, what you got? Oh, happy millisecond birthday! What's that? What's that? It is Jennifer's birthday today. Happy birthday to Jennifer. Happy. I think that's Capricorn. If I'm right. If I'm right, that's Capricorn, right? If I'm right, that's Capricorn. Am I right? Am I right? That's Capricorn. Is it Capricorn? Am I right? Is it Capricorn? Is it Capricorn? Is it Capricorn? Do I have it right? Do I have it right? It's Capricorn? Tell me I got it. Please tell me I at least got this thing right. Please tell me I got this thing right. Is it Capricorn? Is that what it is? Is that the horoscope? The clicking? I don't know what the clicking is. Oh, okay. Let's read the Capricorn horoscope for today. Let's read the Capricorn horoscope for today. Let's go ahead and pull that up. Let's go ahead and pull that up. Let's go ahead and pull the Capricorn horoscope up for today. All right. January 13th, 2026. Some projects require a lot of thought, which you may have been working on for a long time. Could well be completed today. Your efforts are definitely going to be appreciated by those who matter. Capricorn, and you might even receive public acknowledgement of some kind. A raise and income might be on the horizon. You've worked hard to be there, and you can't be blamed if you're giving yourself a pat on the back. There's a clicking, then it's me. I don't know what it is. I done pressed the button. All y'all hear is clicking. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. I really don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. My bad. I don't know what I did. My bad. I have no idea what I did. I have no idea what I did. No idea. Promise you. Might be. I truly believe, before I get up out of here and go to YouTube, I truly believe that the high and mighty billionaires only believe that 2% of people in here listening to me, and they sit back and watch this live and they laugh about it. Particularly based on my spam email, I think they sit back and laugh, knowing that nobody really listens to what goes on here, and they find it pretty much hilarious. So with that, I'm gonna get up out of here, and I want y'all to have a great, amazing rest of your evening. I said 2%. 2% of people listen. I want you to have a great, wonderful evening. I do hope you find some drama to entertain you. I hope you find something. I appreciate you. My spam email. I do hope that something finds you some drama. If not, I do hope you find some reality TV or some TV shows to watch. Right now I'm watching Fallout, so I don't have anything other than that right now. I'm gonna catch this new show on Prime that I'll tell you about tomorrow, and a few other shows that I might be able to tell you about tomorrow as my Thursday roundup of TV shows. So I don't have anything right now. I don't have any TikTok drama for you to watch or be entertained with. I know Hippie came in here. I know they do. He might be going live tonight, so he might have something. But I have nothing at all for you to pay attention to. It is the same repeat cycle on most of these stories, so I just don't want to repeat the same secular news over and over again. If there's something new that comes about, I will be covering it. But as of right now, I see nothing that just perks my ears or my heart up to want to jump right into it. I can't say that, no, I'm not going to say anything about her. Had to wash that out my mouth real quick. Peaky Blinders, I'll put that on my checklist. With that, you are all amazing people.
Dad, look at that.
You are great, and I want you to continue to be positive and have positive vibes. With
And tomorrow
that,
you have a good day.
and what else? Anything else?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and say it.
Tomorrow you can have any food you like chicken wings or like burgers or like hamburgers.
All right, do you want to do the countdown?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
5. Put a 5 in the chat, please. Can you see a 5?
There you go. Go ahead.
Put a 4 in the chat, please. 4, no 4. Put a 3 in the chat, please. Put a 2 in the chat, please. Put a 1 in the chat, please.
All right, with that, once that one shows up, with that, we're going to holler at you.
I'll let you, everybody. Have a good day at the rest of your evening. Amen. Fruit snack? Oh no, fruit snack. Ooh. Ooh. Fruit.
Oh, all right, welcome YouTube. I'm glad to have you here today. A couple of things I'm going to be covering today are some of the stuff that's happening in Minneapolis. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully the thing is working well over here. I do hope everything's working great over here. That's all I can hope. But today I'll be covering some of the things I have in my repertoire of things that I want to cover inside of my old handy dandy notebook of things to cover. All right. So what I don't plan to do, YouTube, is take up too much of your time and have you overworked or whatnot. I plan to cover these few things and then head on out and continue building here as I have been. The whole point of this is to be more present on YouTube and not to leave you astray, right? I feel like TikTok is more of a hunky-dory happy place, and I feel like here on YouTube I could at least express some of this unfiltered, unsolicited news without trying to bring people down or making them feel any type of way. The rawness, the realness, the facts of it all, without making people feel like the doomsday is coming. It's just the raw facts of everything that's going on in this country, without taking anybody to depths and places that they don't want to be. So let me get right into it, and hopefully it pops up on my screen without a problem. Let's get in some of these news stories. See what it looks like on my screen. All right, here we go.
Now, I may seem radical, but I was just early in the conversation where a lot of us were saying, oh, You know, it's not that bad. It is that bad. It is that bad. There are still racists among us. The question that I have when we see the pictures from 1965, where did all the racists go? All the folks who was blocking Ruby Bridges from going to school in New Orleans, where did they go? Who were their children? What businesses do they run? What boards do they serve on? They didn't go away, they just learned to use new language.
Angry white people who are holding American flags, signs that say race mixing is communism, stop the race mixing. I don't want to sell my homes to niggers. I don't want my kids going to school with niggers. I'm against this idea that niggers and white people should be mixing. Does anyone know who this is right here? That is Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones is the owner of what football team? Does anyone know?
Cowboys.
There you go. What jacket are you wearing?
Cowboys.
No, I'm not trying to guilt you. I'm not trying to guilt you. That's Jerry Jones. He's still alive today. So when you look at these photos and you see black and white and oh, it's old, it's from a bygone era. It isn't. This is Donald Trump's generation. I've heard some people ask this rhetorical question. If you look at all of these pictures in the past and you see all of these angry white people and they're spitting on these kids and they're trying to racially segregate and they say, we don't want to race mix, and where did they go? Well, the answer is they're politically conservative. Those are the conservatives. That's them. But then more importantly, regardless of the conservative politics, they're the old people today. So when you look at American society and we're seeing this resurgence of white supremacy, white supremacy from this so-called bygone era, where did that come from? Why is it resurging? Well, it turns out that these people actually are not dead and gone as much as we want to conveniently assume that they are. They're not. They've been here the entire time. Look at this guy, looks like he wants to hit this other dude right here. They go on to become doctors, lawyers, politicians, judges, people with power and influence. And now we're starting to see a resurgence of white supremacy in the era of Make America Great Again. There you go. So believe it or not, it's still with us today. This hasn't gone anywhere. So you have large numbers of white people across America that are trying to find legally justifiable ways to resist racial integration. And maybe they won't win the fight tomorrow or the next day, but they're firmly committed to figuring out how they can continue to resist this at all costs.
Now, I may seem radical, but I was
I feel like these clips shouldn't just be left to the wayside and not talked about. I feel like there's a lot of stuff to unpack and a lot of stuff to just really go over. But I also think while there's a burning of America happening, I think that people have forgot their goalposts and are now are going after people that look like them with less melanin. So I got a clip to run.
Is a married couple named Patty and Brandon.
The ICE agent that had pepper sprayed into the vents of my car said, "You guys got to stop obstructing us. That's why that lesbian bitch is dead."
At one point during my detention, I was offered money or legal protection for any undocumented family members which I don't have, or in exchange for the names of undocumented persons, or in exchange for the name of protest organizers.
These two American citizens, a married husband and wife, have an insane story that they just shared with the KARE11 YouTube channel.
We were following behind two ICE vehicles. ICE agents got out of the cars. They pepper spray into the vent of my car, and after that proceeded to come back, break our windows, take us out of the car, and arrest us. They put us into two separate cars. They immediately started taunting me, making fun of me, taking pictures of me, calling me ugly, all around just trying to kind of humiliate me. And then about 2 minutes into our ride, The driver, the ICE agent that had pepper sprayed into the vents of my car said, "You guys got to stop obstructing us. That's why that lesbian bitch is dead." He was referring to Renee Good.
I'm about to play another clip from this extraordinary interview. And to me, this clip really exemplifies the banality of evil that we've seen throughout history. In Nazi Germany, we've seen it in genocidal regimes around the world, and we are seeing it right now here in the United States of America.
From the holding cell that I was in, I heard like just wailing, like desperate crying from a room full of women. I heard a child screaming, like hearing like the visceral pain of the people that were in that facility juxtaposed with the small talk and the laughter from the agents and from all of the people that were the employees that are part of this operation and making this happen, right, from all of these different federal agencies. We could hear folks talking outside our doors about asking how their families were. Just lots of laughter.
This story.
There's a lot going on in America right now, and I don't think I could express my deepest condolences or my deepest thoughts on TikTok. I cannot express how horrible things are and just how everything's panning out right now. TikTok isn't in place for that. I couldn't show these clips, and the only thing I would get is people's emotions coming back at me. So I've made the executive decision to leave TikTok to what it is, exactly what it is, and that is let the kids be on there and have a good time doing kid things and not worry about any of these things going on in this country. What's going on in this country is actually horrible and horrific to even think about, that there are people going door to door without warrants or without any authority other than being named to an agency to walk in someone's home. It is a scary, persuasive thought that most of us are having, that any day now somebody could walk into our home without any ramifications and just walk in and start arresting people. Now, those two people, in hindsight, are what America considers two white people or people of European descent, just two Americans, just to lay it all out. Their skin color may differ from some of ours or all of ours, but at the end of the day, they are Americans as well. I wonder what's going on there. Is that on a loop? I hope it isn't. But it is what it is, and I just hope to share these clips in hindsight to be a refresher to America and the rest of society.
Do you have an ID on you, ma'am?
I don't need an ID to walk around in my city. This is my city.
Okay, do you have
This is
some
my
ID
home.
then, please?
I don't need an
If
ID.
not, we're going to put you in the vehicle and we're going to ID you.
You can ID me.
Huh?
I'm not going to take out, you take out your ID.
You don't have an ID?
I'm not going to take out an ID.
Hey man, it's
I am
gonna
U.S.
happen either
citizen.
way.
I am U.S. citizen.
All right, can we see an ID, please?
I am U.S. citizen. I don't need to carry around an ID in my home.
Well,
This is my home.
Where were you born?
This is my home.
Where were you born?
Minneapolis is my home.
Ma'am, that's not,
This
that's,
is-
we're
this-
doing an immigration check, we're doing a citizen
this
check,
This is
and
where,
we're asking you where you were born.
This is where I belong. This is my home.
Ma'am, you
and
can belong here, but where were you born?
And I am not going to give you an ID.
Then we're going to put you in the vehicle until we can ID you.
I belong here. I should be walking around here free. I shouldn't be afraid in my life at this point.
Ma'am, do you have an
You
ID
making
to
me
give
a
us?
skirt? No.
Yes, you're correct.
You making me a scared. You making me a
Do you
panic.
have an ID?
This is my home.
Ma'am, where were you born?
I am U.S. citizen. I am U.S. citizen. And I don't think so. You have a right to picture me while I am in my home and walking around in my home. This is not acceptable. You guys, you terrorizing people,
Ma'am,
and it's not
where
acceptable.
were you born?
It doesn't matter where I was born. I belong here. I am U.S. citizen. What else can I say? I am citizen. This is my home.
You realize that if you lie that you're a U.S. citizen,
Minneapolis is my home.
then you can get
Minneapolis
federal
is my
charges.
home. I belong here. I'm sorry. I belong here.
yes.
I'm not gonna take out an ID. What the fuck?
Do you have an ID on you, ma'am?
What I hope happens is that we have more citizens like this one that stand up to this. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, kidnappers in Minneapolis. And I hope there are more citizens and American citizens in general that stand up to their rights not to be illegally searched and seizured without a proper warrant. I really hope there are millions of Americans across this country that stand up for what is right. And being an American, that means you take your due diligences and you take your public rights that you do have, including the right to vote, and you make sure they are practiced in the future in full-blown force. I hope this doesn't happen in the future again, and I hope we have a future to defend as well. This is Gary Pastor Petty, Marquis Clay, signing off from 777 News. It was illustrious being your host today. I wish you nothing but the best and a bright future as we continue to cover all stories that we can. You have an amazing evening. I'ma holler at you.